ahead, tell me.
Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, get home.
Baby, I know that you like me. You my future wifey. Soldier boy, tell him, yeah, you can be my bunny. I can be your Clyde. You can be my wife. Text me, call me, I need you in my life. Yeah, all that, every day I need you. And every time I see you, my feelings get deeper. I miss you, I miss you. I really wanna kiss you, but I can't.
Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, get home.
Baby, I've been thinking lately so much about you. Everything about you, I like it, I love it. Kissing you in public, thinking nothing of it. Roses by the dozen, talking on the phone. Baby, you so sexy, your voice is so lovely. I love your complexion. I miss ya, I miss ya, I miss ya. I really wanna kiss you, but I can't.
Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, get home.
She call my phone like we on the phone like we taking pics like she dial my number like
678-999-8212. Baby, you know that I miss you. I wanna get with you tonight, but I cannot, baby girl, and that's the issue. Girl, you know I miss you. I just wanna kiss you, but I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. I'll see you later on, later on. Kiss me through the phone. Kiss me through the phone. See you when I get home, I get home.
probably don't know the boy IY80 alongside the man JR. Yaga, oh.
I said I don't want to walk this earth if I gotta do it solo. Yeah, we used to be a team, running the streets, yeah, we was living out our dream, oh. You used to be my rider, I was your provider, and now we separated in two, oh. And baby, you left and sailed away alone, yeah, alone. And now you got me trapped up on this island where nowhere to get home. And I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go, I don't want it down, no, I don't want it down, no. I don't want to walk this earth if I gotta do it solo. Cause I was so high and now I'm so low, and I don't wanna walk around alone solo. I said I don't want to walk this earth if I gotta do it solo. You was the beat onto my top line, put us together and your outfit hit the rewind. See, you give me a purpose, now I'm getting nervous that my heart would never sing again. Oh, when we was burning up the airwaves, they knew us from the Virgin Islands to the UK. See, we was on our way to the platinum and gold. Never thought that you'd go, but you did, yeah, yeah, you did. Oh, and baby, you left and sailed away alone, and now you got me trapped up on this island where nowhere to get home.
Alright, chat. What's going on, baby? How you guys doing today? It is a beautiful Tuesday morning out here in the Bay. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing blessed and staying blessed. We are going to get into our prayers very, very soon because it looks like one of those days where we need to do a very, very big prayer for P-Bird. I don't know if it's that time of the month. I don't know if it's been a bit hectic out there with Brian. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we will make sure to do a big prayer on that side of life. But Chad, I hope you guys are doing good. As you guys can see, my boy, he was here. We actually sent him home. He is complete man down. So we told him actually just needs to go home and rest up. So I'll be solo in it, yeah, but nonetheless, we can definitely manage that one on ourselves. But yeah, Chad, hope you guys are doing well. It's been a great start to the week, so hopefully we just continue that momentum. Please take note, guys, a little bit of the admin side of things. Remember, you guys can start registering for the webinar on Saturday, so basically 5 days away, so you guys can start signing up for that. It is completely free. There will be a little bit of extra sauce in there. There will be some little secret stuff we're going to be talking about there, but yeah, make sure you want to be part of that. Lol Keegs, are you 14? What a comeback. Plamena, you have to understand there's two things here, so you either need to admit one of them, so it's going to be a bit awkward because your guys are around, but I mean, I'm a dude, yeah, I am engaged, so you either come in here because you have a thing for me, or you come in here because you actually know this is where profitable traders come. So it's one of the two, but there isn't a way that you have a negative output on why you keep coming back. So let us know which one it is. Going to be interesting to see. But let's get into it, guys. We can keep our little P troll over there. But nonetheless, we're going to have some fun today, guys. A little bit of price action, a little bit choppy. We would technically be in a trade as of right now on the mechanical side of our strategy. And I'll show you guys where relatively I would have wanted to be in. But I didn't take the trade because of two things. Now, firstly, as I'll break it down for you, we are very much in a range. And I've always said that I don't want to trade in that type of price action. So I'm not going to get involved there. But we'll see what happens if the markets do give us something. We had to wait a little bit yesterday, and then nonetheless we did get something. It's the third Kiki. I came here to laugh. End of the day, if that is your entertainment, there's still that one positive. So I don't know how much is going on in your life. If we can be the only entertainment you have, nonetheless, hey, it's a win for us, but I love it. Are we not praying? Don, we are going to get into the prayer right now, my brother. That's why we haven't got onto the charts yet. But nonetheless, in that moment, Chad, let's lock in for the one time in the stream. We're going to get silent and ask you guys to come together as we get ready to pray. All right. Let me just set those so I can hear. All right, but Chad, let's get into it. So I'll ask you guys to bow your heads as we get ready. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you today to seek your guidance once again, your wisdom to help us navigate these challenges, the markets, uncertainties, whether this is in life, for example, the fear of the wars and what's happening and where that can take us and what effects that may have on us. We want you to please grant us the clarity to see the path clearly, for us to know what you want from us, Lord, where you want us to go, what you expect from us. Give us that strength to still follow through, because sometimes in life those decisions and where we need to get to for the end goal, it's not the easiest, Lord. It gets to a point sometimes it means removing someone from our lives, removing those bad habits, saying no to those wrong things, those toxins, those poisons that are there in our lives. And sometimes we do just need a little bit of extra help and strength from you. Help us to understand, Lord, why you want us to do things, that we can go with your plans and to trust in your timing when it's difficult, and just have that undivining and untrusting and leading faith in you. Surround us with the wise, let's call it counsel, mentors, whatever you want to call us, and even just friends. And that's why we come together, Lord, is this community that puts you first, this community that leads with you in the front, because you always know we cannot be unwavering and we cannot be lost with that guidance. So, Lord, we want to just ask for that support and advice as we get ready to make more decisions and continue again in another day of this life. Lord, we pray this in your heavenly name forever and ever. Amen. Chad, and that is it. As you guys know, this is your time to drop an amen, because there's more than two. We know he is present and here with us. All right. But Chad, let's get into it. All right. Okay. Let's get it, Chad. Let's get it round up here. So what can we expect on the marks today? Again, guys, always just give me the heads up on the volume. As I say, these things are constantly going back and forth. Is it just me, or the other camera looks like a goat looking into the window? Ish. But yeah, let's get into it, Chad. You guys can talk about what we can see on the fundamental chat. Good to see godly traders. Always Jaden. Now today is probably the least of the whole week. Tuesday, yellow folders across the board. Nothing we want to really worry about here. And then going into Wednesday, obviously we have CPI. Then Thursday, unemployment claims. And then Friday, quite a bit of red folder events. So today, literally our last quiet one before we start to ramp it up for the rest of the week. So just be a little bit careful on that side. So don't expect anything too crazy from the side of the markets. And that's what I'm saying. Again, if we are in a range, I'm not expecting volume today really. So I don't want to get involved unnecessarily. But let's go over to the charts and see what is happening over there. So dollar, very, very surprisingly, as remember we spoke about this. This is what we wanted to see on the side. The idea of we had these highs over here. So remember I said to you guys we wanted to run it. And I'd still stay neutral because I wanted to see if we came back and if we could hold the monthly and turn around. Sorry guys. But as it stands right now, we have turned around quite aggressively. So firstly, closing that gap, trying to come back up, holding the monthly R2, and then continuing to the downside. So this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting for us. We're going to have to monitor and just take it from there. But looking for the idea of if dollar goes bearish, hits that monthly R1, and from there do we turn around? Because at this point we are technically still at the weekly pivot. As I said, I am still going to be pro dollar, guys. Where we sit now, it is not enough for me to turn and be completely bearish on the dollar. I'm still going to be pro dollar. We do have to understand pullbacks could even go as far as there, because as we can see, there is still gaps to be closed before we can continue bullish again. So always just keep that in the back of your head. But as things stand now, obviously, as I said, we have a lot of fundamental events coming up, a lot of pressure that is going to be put on Powell and the Feds to see what they're going to do about it. But we're just going to see what happens there. But as I said to you guys the other day, I'm not necessarily too focused on what the dollar in a nutshell is doing on charts, because I'm not really seeing that correlation going over to the pairs that we are currently trading. So at this point, it's nice to just have it there in the back of your head, but it is not a defining factor for us. So let's go over to indices. What can we expect there? So yesterday we liked the sells. Sells went all the way back down to that key area, and that's where they turned around. Massive bullish push after that. So you can see the gap we traded in hit that key area for us, and from that point, just one-way traffic. Some of the guys caught the move, beautiful stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't go for it, and that was purely coming down to the nutshell, which I say every single day. So you guys know I'm not talking shit here to you, but I just don't like trading indices in London session. For the Prodigy guys, they'll also tell you, Kribo did mention to them that the buys were literally over there. So there was a buy opportunity for us here, and that absolutely ran. But I did not execute on that. Nonetheless, we can see what we can focus on. So just going up to a little bit of a higher time frame again. If we do see them really start to come back, going to be interesting ahead of tomorrow and for the rest of the week. But as we start to trade here, we now are at previous daily high. So you want to monitor that previous Asia low, untested Asia highs being run over here. So this can be quite a bit of a trending day. So you're either going to see it run, otherwise we could see a bit of a pullback. As I said, not too much. There we go. I caught the move. Beautiful stuff, my brother. Not too much on that side of things that I am liking. The big thing for me is, again, we've been talking about how indices have been running in these ranges. So you guys can see there's obviously a little range for us. Trade in, breakout. There's a little bit of a range, breakout. Same thing over there, breakout. So you guys can see how it's been going about this at that point. Okay. So what you just want to focus on is, if we get these closures, you want to see it run a bit. Now, to what point? That obviously we can start breaking down as we get back to those highs. Do we run it again, or do we then reject and start the bearish move and go right back into our overall daily, weekly range? We're just gonna have to monitor there, but that will be something we'll take a look at and focus on during New York session. Going over to gold. Gold, the interesting one here for us. Now, definitely am bullish, but at the same time, I do like sells. Now, there's a bit of going into depth with that one, but as it stands, I am going to be a bit more on the bullish side. Where we are right now is basically the make or break here for us. Okay, so massive push to the top side. We've taken out that bearish engulfing candle. We want to see what happens there, guys. That is it. Round 3, markets open. Ding 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 ding. So this is really where we want to monitor, see what happens there on the charts. A very simple, nice trade would be a volume break over here. So considering the idea, Project G will know exactly what to do. If we had to break Asia highs, that would be an area I want to see volume come in and see the market run. But if not, this is, again, we can see a possible reversal. So if we're going to break, you want to see that reversal, and maybe from that point we could go for the sells. On that same note, we should have technically been in buys over there. So that would have been our buys, and we could have said it right. Now, yes, very nice, ran beautifully. The problem for me is I don't like this range. So when you start to actually break down on a 1, and especially when you go back to like a 5, considering all of this that we've been in over here, pretty much this range, pulling back, holding. So when you think of it like this, from the Asia highs to kind of this low we made there for ourselves, this technically is still in the range. There wasn't a sweep of that intra low over there, and we didn't take highs, so nothing too much, and we kind of holding around previous daily highs. So a good chance we're just going to bounce back, whether that's bullish, bounce back, bearish, bounce back in. So again, just something I didn't want to get involved with there. Didn't have that much of high probability to take that trade, but as I say, we'll monitor, see what happens if we can get something else here. But I'm not going to expect anything too crazy on the market today, because I think we are going to have quite a big move tomorrow. So gonna have to just monitor, see what happens there. But yeah, we'll see what gets there. I have to ask Keys if you can become one. You're an OG. Where's Jean's? What did Jean ask? Where's he? How does one become a moderator with a blue icon next to your name? John, I actually can. I'm gonna mod you because you are someone who's actually been around, and I feel you do have some actual loyalty to the community. Yeah, so I will definitely mod you, my brother. There we go, John. You have been modded, my brother. With that great power comes great responsibilities. But that is pretty much it, guys. Now we're gonna have to just wait a bit and see what happens. For now, nothing too crazy. Wow, what happened here? Gold rides off the dollar. Yeah, exactly what we're talking about in a short nutshell there is the inflation concerns. That's what I'm saying. We're kind of gonna have to wait because already the idea they're talking about tomorrow. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to monitor and see what happens. But markets are open. If we get something, we will definitely pull the trigger on it. But until then, unfortunately, that is just the name of the game. Let's go. Thank you, gents. It's like a mods chat now. Go back to grade 8. Yeah, I don't know why normal people are scared to chat. To be fair, we have the same thing in Project G. Like, there's a lot of members, and then I'd say less than 50% of them chat. Actually, flip, I'd say like 25% of them chat. Chat, I'm off. I'll see you all in 2 weeks. Having a little golf holiday. Peace and love. Hey, Stefan, enjoy it, my brother. Yo, might sell, but any higher scares me. Yeah, no, I wouldn't sell there. I'd want to see kind of some highs being swept before I try sell. So as it stands, that's what I'm saying to you guys. I can't take something where markets are exactly right now. Gotta wait a little bit on this one. Yeah, I know, guys. I was this morning. I was like, yeah, some of those old tunes we grew up on. Need a little throwback. Kigo, during lunch session, what do you trade? Most of the time gold, my brother. Most of the time gold. Keeks, do you expect a hotter CPI print with PPI coming in hot 2 months in a row? I think it should spill over to the consumer side soon. Ooh, Ruan. I can't answer that question for you, my brother. I do think CPI is going to be hot tomorrow, but I can't answer in reference to what side. And unfortunately, that is a little bit of the source we break down with Project G, so I can't give you that, yeah. On average, I'm responding to around 30 clients at any time of the day. Then to chat more in Project G is a lot. Yeah, nah, Joe, nah, I get you, bro. Some people would like to chat, but most people are busy with work and just listening. Yeah, that's what I say. Like, I do get it. I mean, sorry, never really complain about it. I think that is a move to weekly R1. Yeah, very good chance of that, Jexy. Very good chance of that. Okay, I'll wait for tomorrow then. Yeah, Ruin, you in Project G, aren't you? We have so many Ruins, so that's why I'm not sure what the surnames. Like in Project G, I know which ones I'm talking to based on your profile pictures. Yeah, I'm in Project G. Yeah, then we're gonna touch on it then, my brother. If Vic stays bearish. Yeah. What a my verse for today, guys, as well. Ironically, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understandings. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Okay. Anyone in a long for oil? I think a lot of guys tried to go long. Proverbs, there we go. And NAS current ejected previous weekly high during London. I'll short NYSCER. Great Bible Keys. Yeah. Keys, are you not looking at the POC today? I am, my brother. But if I'm correct, we are not close to it. Yeah, we know we're close to it though, my brother. But yeah, Jakes, I do agree with you though. I was watching yesterday's stream wondering why chat was not working. Go the Hurricanes. I'm just seeing when where everyone got liquidated on oil with that drop. Yeah. Yeah, as you said, there should be a nice, easy target for it. Like shorts from there to EQ would be ideal with news tomorrow. Yeah. That's what I said. I'm not going to split anything crazy today because I think tomorrow we are going to have quite a big move. I mean, Flip, if you can get in now and you basically catch the high and you hold till tomorrow's like stuff, could be very nice. Chad, I'm just saying, hey, we are cooking something insane up for the guys. Like, I can't even wait just to get involved with it. Because without giving away too much, things gonna plan massive level up, which I think is gonna change a lot of people's lives. So yeah, hear me out with this, guys, okay? Don't be shy, Chad. Everyone is quite naughty. I see this, bro. I'm gonna have to talk to myself here today. If I had to say to you guys, we're gonna make something, think of investment terms. Not an overnight success. You're not flipping accounts. You're not doing stuff like this. So whether you put in proper capital onto this as an investment account, to keep in mind again, it's your money, you're in control, we don't touch it. What would you say is an ideal return? And keep in mind the big thing, you could put a funded account on this. What do you think is a good return? I want to hear from you guys. 13%. Okay. Over what period, Jexy? Thirteen, 5% per month, 13 to 15%. About to ask the period now. 30% per annum, 10% every 6 months, 25% per year. More than the banks will definitely be a yes. 30%. So again, this is all going to be data driven, so you guys will have access to all the data when you decide to do this. So this is, as I say, keep in mind return on what, Kigo, whatever your investment is you want to put in, bro. So 30%, 20% per month. A positive investment, it must be, to do better than low cash flow positive investment, it must be 30% and above given risk. Here, IKEA 0.5 to 1% per day. A good return could be anything between 6 to 8% per month. So if we came and said to you, let me give you the exact amount, so what it's been built on now. It is at currently a 75% win rate. Okay, win rate, giving you 62% return on 4 months. Okay, and the biggest drawdown it took in that whole period was only 7% in that whole period. That was the biggest amount of drawdown it took. $10 to 15% per month would be mad. So again, to give you that then breaks you down to 62 divided by 4 gives you 15.5% a month. Profit and withdrawals straight into investment accounts. Exactly, Jared. So that's the thing. We say you have this now, and keep in mind this is all being built off data, and we're still, because this is going to be something very proper for us, very driven. You put this on a funded account, for example. Let's just say 100k account, 15.5% a month. I mean, in 4 months you've done $62,000. Let's just round it up. Obviously your 80-20 split, for example, let's just call it 50,000. You've done just shy of $1 million in 4 months. Let's just think about that, guys. Keith's gonna offer you a challenge, nothing crazy. Let's hear it, my brother. Sounds amazing, Keegs. Now, as I say, this is genuinely, these are the numbers we are just pulling at this point in time. So it is still, in a nutshell, let's call it early days. We had a base foundation, we kept working, we have improved it. This is it. We obviously testing it over completely different periods, just gathering as much data as we can. Hopefully you're going to start forward testing it very, very soon, where we'll probably do the forward testing on a funded account and see what it does. But if you think about that in a nutshell, guys, like that could be some crazy returns. So let's say you talk about a guy 100,000 rand into something, I mean, in 4 months, you basically made easily 50% of that back. You made 50,000 in 4 months. So in a period of, if that could even be stable over a 3-month period, you made 150% return a year. Don, it's obviously going to be just related, so that stuff we still got to figure out. But this is a very nice product we are starting to build and work on. So once we have a very good product, then we'll start looking at that. But for now, our focus is purely just on creating this product. That sounds too good to be true. Will be insane. That's what I say, Flippy. It's obviously we are backing this by data at this point. But that's where we just sitting at this point in time. So as I say, it's still far off from now, but it's something we get into. Okay, but hypothetically, if the financial market landscape does shift, what if the drawdown could run more than 10%? It could potentially breach a proper count. So Jared, that's the thing. Now, turning around, that's funny enough, it actually relates to the post I'm putting out today. And that post is something a lot of people misunderstand, where, for example, with prop accounts specifically, you can be a good trader and still blow prop accounts purely because you just go through a rough patch in the market. Meaning, at the same time, doesn't mean you're a bad trader, doesn't mean your strategy is broken, and you can't blame the markets. It's just a period. The same way we go through seasons in life. So yes, you could go through a season or a phase, and yes, it could go through more than 10% drawdown, and in that period of a prop firm account, it's going to breach a prop firm account. But if you are someone who's going to run in capital, because the reason we're building this, and to give you guys a little bit of insight, this was something that was being built because we had some big, let's call it just millionaire investors who they wanted to create something which is bigger and better than, for example, going to a bank or something like that. So it's a better way for them to run it through a bank. It's a lot easier to manage the capital, in a nutshell, tax related, and it just becomes a win-win in that aspect for them. So for guys with bigger money, this becomes a way better solution, if that makes sense to you. So that's kind of where we got built into this. But then the idea came that if it could still be applied to prop firm accounts, what could the return be? So as I say, that's very early. We still have to do testing. But if it passes a prop firm, like we'll say this, the one account already is in phase 2. It's past phase 1. It's in phase 2. So we are still pushing it. We want to see what it does, but it is something we are very excited for moving forward. That's why we even said to the point, like, you want to diversify your accounts, your capital, your portfolios, same way you do with anything else in investing terms. So if we get to a point where that's doing very well, you get 3-4 funded accounts, they just purely run on that. That brings in your money, and then you have fun with your own personal trading, whether you become a swing trader, you do what you want in that aspect, or just have fun with. I'm into sell if New York, if we dropped or not. Keys, those numbers are more than doable. It all requires a solid strat. No, exactly. Troy Prodigy down index. Yeah, I would agree. It won't be the worst if it blows a prop account, but if you hit, you hit. Yeah. Is it set risk management rules, or would be able to have risk offsetting during uncertain markets? So Vista, to give you an answer to that, for example, Gold Sentinel. Gold Sentinel is having, I'm not going to say a rough patch. If you with Gold Sentinel since it came out, you're still up. For example, if you, like we said, think of these as an investment. Don't think of them as trading accounts. Gold Sentinel is still up. It's taken losses now. When we thought about it, we haven't ever traded or tested it through, for example, geopolitical tensions, example, wars, where markets are uncertain. There's fear. There's a lot that goes into the markets and why they do what they do then. And we were actually saying, but if you do get to a point like this, the easiest option, instead of trying to be greedy and trying to maximize money the whole time, you just turn around and say, we shut it off for this period. We shut it off. It doesn't do anything. Your money's safe. And you just wait till things go back to normal, and then you let it run again after that. That is just the safest, easiest, because end of the day, when there's people's money at risk, you as a person, as the investor, as the trader, as whatever, you need to make that decision of if I want to put risk on at a certain time. You cannot then come and blame us. So if you want to go trade on a personal capital account and or like your own trading account during these times because of the potential of making insane gains, then go do that. But where again we see these things as a investment account and not a trading account, you want to more protect capital. So if there's any time of much higher chance of risk and exposed capital, you just don't enter. Then we just pull the plug and we don't do it for that, and we leave it until things are calmed down, and then we reactivate. So it's just the easiest way. To be fair, any investments held long term does go through periods of drawdown regardless. No, exactly, Jared. That's why I'm saying that's you're going to go through it either way. But it's just the idea that when we are in profits, we're going to be making more profits than a normal account. Challenge: can you create a course for people with learning difficulties like ADHD or... Damn, okay, I never thought of that, my brother. So hear me out here, hear me out. What is... I'm going to take a note of this. I'm down to take it and go for it because I feel that is creating a solution for a problem that's out there. And I'm always fair for that because this is something that's more relatable for doing something that's for the people. But in that aspect, what, for example... And this is where I'm genuinely asking the question, if you are someone who's worked through our courses or worked through like the stuff in Project G, for example, what in there wouldn't work for someone that has ADHD? Like what would we need to change to suit someone that has it compared to what's already there? Like I'm genuinely asking this because I need to know what will we need to work around. Cornell, what is the main difference between HFN and XM? XM will actually pay you. XM does not close your account when you get profitable. XM been around a bit longer. XM is a way bigger broker than HFM. Yeah, this list can go on quite a while. XM is like driving a Ferrari. HFM is like driving a Beetle. Very simple, Cornell. If you go back to it, if you were ever at FMIS, even this year, and I'll put my money on it, if you go in, XM, main sponsor, biggest booth right in front of the door, everything's XM. Where you go around the corner, HFM's a little side shop on the corner, which is like the size of the bathroom. So yeah, you're comparing pears and apples, yeah, my brother. I'll take the Ferrari that days. So are you from SA? Yeah, from SA, my brother. Greetings, fam. What's up, my brother? But there was something I wanted to... I was going to actually show you guys here. Just to show you, for example, where we're talking on returns. Because when we do these things, as I say, guys, these are very much early days. But it's things we are proud of. It's things we are working on. I just need to double check that there's nothing exposed here that people shouldn't see. And even to add to it, it only took the highest in that period of 4 months. Consecutive losses was only 2. So I'm actually even looking at that data now though. But let me just show you guys here quickly. What I can do is this. Let's do this here. because that obviously I can just show you without showing you the other things. Obviously everything will be available when we do decide to package this and do everything with it. And before also guys are going to come and say, oh Keegan, but we have had this conversation. If things work, why do you keep bringing out new ones? Again, diversifying your portfolio. So that you guys can see, like if you look at it, there's still, yes, your little drops, but we're talking overall in the period of 4 months. So doing very, very well. So we're just going to keep working on it, keep building what we're building there. I mean, end of the day, one straight shot, a little bit of a pullback period, one straight shot pullback, and so it's doing very, very well. But as I say, when you talk these type of things, everything will be provided when people want to, because end of the day, we're talking something proper here. We're talking businessmen that want to invest here and create something. So yes, you can have the small guys come to the party, but we're talking the big boys, the guys who want to invest millions and have turnarounds. Guys that want to do $1 million to $5 million in capital and see what it does. So if you have to understand the level of reassurance they want going into these type of things. So any normal person that's going to get involved, you are going to have lots of information, data to go back on, make your decisions, trial periods if you want to call it that. So yeah, but as I say, from very, very early days, but it is looking very, very good, guys. Love from Namibia. Thanks, my brother. Do you still trade the cracker? Funny enough, actually someone asked me this question yesterday, and nothing against the cracker, it still works, but there's a thing about the cracker which is a very almost uncertainty. It's still there. I can trade it if I want to trade it, but what we've been using now moving forward, it's just a higher win rate, higher returns, being so much more profitable on it. So end of the day, you constantly got to adapt, constantly keep finding that edge in the market. And yeah, so nothing against the cracker, it's just, and also to the point, the cracker had a part where it allowed a bit more emotion, where the new strat is full on mechanical. It's, if I've got 3 boxes that have to get ticked, if those boxes get ticked, I enter, stop loss is this side, TP is this size, and that's it. So it's more just allowing myself to eliminate my human error in trading, if you want to put it that way. XM has a lot of spread on gold at the moment. Are you on? No, I'm on the standard. Okay, you are there. Keep in mind, my brother, that's the trade-off you're having. If you want a standard account with a bonus, or if you want to go to ultra low, and then you have a much better condition, because my spread is very, very tiny. I mean, this is me zooming in, and that's the spread. So what's wrong? VF payment terminals are problematic since yesterday. Clinton, what's the issue, my brother? Have you messaged support? Are they aware of it? Are the guys running? What is the issue? Been doing this since 2024 and only recently made consistent profits, but I'm not driving a Porsche. It's a long way to still go. Hey, my brother, but if you're on the road there now, you're on the road. It's never too late. What EMAs are you using, Keys? 20, 50, 200. Keys, had a call quick. What is still in early stages? Are you referring to the NASDAQ? Yeah, Andre, the NAS investor, if we're going to call it that. The strat to stay, my brother. The strat we're happy with. So the strat we trade in, that's there, but we're talking about that little investing portfolio. Don't trade from your phone, Vabit, unless the spread is microscope. Sneaky trade there, Keys. I'm not in a trade, guys. If I zoom out, there's no trade running. no trade. Because when I open a trade, it opens the way above or below the price. What account you using on XM Keys? The ultra low, the ultra low standard, my brother. Keys like it, Jet Gold is moving now. Yeah, we want to just monitor what's going to happen. Yeah, at Asia highs. So technically, first want to see what this 5 does, and then we start monitoring from there. Gold going according to plan. Yeah. Make you sweat. Keys, is it true that some big traders use the spread as information, which direction to aim for, etc.? That big trade use the spread as information. Gareth, I'm gonna say no to that, my brother. I don't know how using the spread. The only thing the spread's gonna tell you, for example, is if spread starts to drastically open up, you know there's volatility incoming. Or markets are super volatile at that given time, but I wouldn't say spread is going to give you a direction in the market. So only information you're really going to get from it is if the markets are volatile. That's pretty much it. What's that partner code again, Keegs? You can either use 2Gs, so normal 2GS, or 2G's gold, and that gives you money back on all your trades. I'm emailing support now, Keys. Issue is my payments keep being unsuccessful. I don't know why. Yeah, Clinton, do me a favor, message support. They'll be able to assist you on that, my brother. Last year I bought 2 cows using the cracker. I've been away for some time now, so I'm looking forward to the new strat. Yeah, my brother, the new... As I said, the cracker, I love it. It was fun, and it still is a good strat. It's still profitable, but the new strat it's insane. I mean, the Prodigy members will tell you. We have been cooking with it. Oh, can't enter yet. Yeah, I could have entered. That would have been nice, but I can't enter there yet, guys. Yeah, I can't enter. 2 boxes are unticked still. Yeah, Gareth, I mean, I'm not saying they're not, but it's not something I would be aware of, my brother. Not something I know too much on. I don't, as I say, it's not that it could be wrong. It could be something I don't even know. As I said, trading, you are forever learning. So it could be something I don't even know. But, yeah, to my knowledge, no, my brother. What you been cooking with regards to what, Nas? All gas. There we go. True. Thanks, Keys. No shit, bro. Yeah, so I couldn't really answer the question for you. Oh, 80. Okay, I need 2 other boxes to be ticked here before I can enter here. Sure, before we maybe get trade, I'm gonna go pee quickly, guys. Any thoughts on my challenge, brother? Brother, I asked you a question afterward and you never answered me. We're still waiting here, guys. No entry for us yet. Yo, this could be a quick 1-1, yeah. Little Asia breakout. This is a trade you guys could take. The buys here. I'm not gonna execute on it, but I just want to show you guys something as simple as this. Let's see if it works out today, okay? Let's go 100. I'm not taking this trade. We are doing this to show you guys something. Okay. So this would be a normal trade, yeah. Why you leave me? Why you leave me? Tell me. And have a run. So to answer your question, that would be the yes. Because of the way it tested, it's pulled back a bit. It wants to show you, it wants to go. Having a nice, almost big candle, bullish candle break it in there, showing you want to see volume come in. We know this is the Asia range, so Asia range breakout. You want to see volume come in. So this would be the trade. As I said to our guys, Project G members know exactly why I don't want to really take this one today. But in a normal situation, this would be a setup we would take. But yeah, today this is a trade I won't take it today. But in a normal time, this would be a trade we would take. This is literally what I trade on the daily. We're looking for buyers today. Where it stands, I'd say you're probably looking for buyers, my brother. Yeah. Bro, can I please ask for 500 ultra low micro account, what leverage would you recommend? End of the day, my brother, you could take any leverage. I think that's what a lot of people misunderstand. So you can still take the 1 to 1000 or whatever the case is, but it's still going to come down to the lot size you use. The leverage is just giving you the capability to do it, but you still need to trade the lot size that's appropriate for that account. It breaks supply zone. Yeah. Challenge. Can you create the calls for people? My brother, I answered your question. I asked you a question. I need you to answer the question I asked you. So I need you to answer me, my brother. I said I'm definitely down to do it, but I asked you a question. Sorry, I missed that, bro. I asked if you are someone who's worked through our courses before, so through Project G or stuff like that, what makes that not friendly for a person with ADHA? I thought you said ADHD earlier, but ADHA or dyscalculia or whatever. What makes our courses not friendly for that? So what would we need to do to our courses to make it friendly for that? Cornet, bro, it's the daily thing out here. And just like that, guys, check there. You got 10 again. So superstar trading over here. Superstar trading. London is so grimy, should have left it. That's why I said I'm not in this, guys. I'm not active. Just demonstrating. I'm not in this trade. So I personally, again, a very good part of what they mentioned, they're not getting volume. So this is a trade you would want to kill now, okay? Kill the trade. And the reason, again, purely trade management. You want to see volume come. So when you see a Asia range breakout, it's all about volume. You traded, you had a market push, it came back, and now it's holding there. This thing could push and it could still go there, but that is not a trade you want to be involved in now. An Asia range breakout, all about volume. So again, not something you really would want to see. As I say, it can definitely run, but it is risky, and that is part of why I said I don't want to take these trades today. On the 15-minute, I see the market break and retest that previous resistance and using it as support to continue going up. That's what I say, guys. It definitely, it can. I'm not saying it can't continue bullish. I'm saying we just don't want to get involved because I'm not seeing volume and we are trading in a bit of a range. So that makes it messy for today, if that makes sense. I don't need to overexpose my account just for fun and fierce.
Where you at?
Hey, how you doing, Don? I'm home.
Actually, I'm on my way to pick you up.
Okay, great. I'm waiting for you.
See you
I'm
then.
seeing reversals, yeah. So when you're going to trade, my brother, when there is action, when there's entry for me, when there's... I always ask this question. So what do people think trading is? Do you guys think it's just a thing of come to the market and click a button and just enter a trade blindly? Is that what you guys think trading is? Exactly, Craig. So we need to sit here and we need to wait. Like for myself, I have a strategy. That's what I was going on about earlier. I have a strategy and there's a point of there's 3 things I need to see the market do for me to enter. If the market doesn't give it to me, whether I can sit here and say, okay, cool, we're bullish. But in being bullish, I need to find 3 things that I want to see happen for me to enter a trade and get in the move. If I don't get those 3 things, the market moves without me and moves without me. But that is my strategy and I have to wait for it. If those things don't come into light, it's a no trade day. That's just the reality sometimes. Yeah, not trading is still trading. Awesome, I've halved my stops. I am potentially waiting for the confirmation, but again, it is a possible for reversal. I agree, but I am leaning strongly towards bullish. Yeah, is a okay update for me. Yeah, so I have to just wait, my brother. Trust me. I also love trading. I love to just get in the markets. I love to make money. But if there's nothing for me to take a trade on, I can't just blindly take a trade. Thanks for that, sir. I appreciate that. My plan is to trade 0.10 as that's my smallest for the next month in order to work on my rules and consistency. Beautiful stuff, my brother. There's a difference between gambling and trading. Plan your trade, trade your plan when you get confirmation. Keys, have you looked at inside bars when trading as a confluency? No, I haven't, my brother. I haven't done that. On that note, did the other guy answer me about the whole challenge he wants to give me? And then I asked him a question. Did he answer it yet? The thing is like better, brother, going on luck. Exactly. Patience is, if not one of the most important things in trading. 100%. 100%. That's why we said there, guys. For example, you can sit here now and be like, Keys, we had the trade. You see, there was our trade. What was it, 100 pip? Like, markets are moving now. We were in that. Why did you want to close it? Because it's just not, we're not liking what we see. At the end of the day, I wasn't in the trade, so it's not something that's blind there for you guys. Brother Keys, I'll send you a DM in the office. Oh, okay. Send me a DM there, my brother. I say I'm up to it. I just need, I need to understand what the difficulty is with the current courses that would then need changes to benefit them. Not trading the crypto markets? No, not my brother. Linda has a nice video on 3 inside bars and eating the wick. Okay. Made a Snoopy bag on Bitcoin longs this morning. I'm just saying, guys, the new strat even works on Bitcoin. Prodigy guys will know. Chris showed it to them. Took a insane trade on crypto. Cheers, Keegs and Chad. See you New York session. See you for New York session, my brother. Do I make you feel like cheating? I'm like, oh, not really, cause I think that I'm found. I'm trying to pass a prop trade account evaluation. I'm new to this channel. Do you let us know when to enter and exit? Yes, I do, my brother. If you actually scroll back, I was literally just showing the trade to the guys, which is a trade I would normally take, but because I don't like what I'm seeing on price action today, we didn't personally take it. But yes, I do, to answer your question. Anyone here using Meta 5 on Android? There was an update last night. I want your thoughts on it. New strat works on others. Boys missing out on the real source. Just taking a chance, but when will the new strat be uploaded to the strat vault for us young G's? Vista. Let me chat to Cribbo. Worst case, let me say this weekend, okay? Worst case. Be right back, wrong account. Oh, okay. But yeah, Vista, as I say, for now, let's just go with the idea. Worst case scenario, let's say this weekend. I feel that 80% of traders are sidetracked by all these Instagram posts where they barcoding and shit, and all they post living life large. They can feel they can do the same. Yeah, so that's the big thing for me. I always say to the guys, what benefit does that have for you as someone trying to learn, or for you trying to grow and see your progress? Because I can post it now, like I always said this, if I'm showing you a winning trade, for example, if I made 500 Rand on that trade, or I made 500,000 Rand off that trade, for you learning and following, what difference does the amount of money I make do for you? That's always been the thing for me. So that's why I always say to people, I will show you the education, I will show you the journey, I will show you the highs, I will show you the lows, but I don't need to show you monetary. I can show you my multiple certificates of past accounts. I can show you that what I preach, I have done, and I've walked the journey myself. But me showing you how much money I make, what does that do for you? That's always been my argument for guys. And that is why I always say I will show you whatever you want to see, but I do not believe it's necessary to show you money, because I don't want to win over your approval based on how much money I make. Cool, I want to backtest that shit for my funded account. Super keen. No, perfect, my brother. Everyone is terrible, taking half my screen now. Damn. I'm just trying to make 12,000 a month. That's it. I can feed my family and have a roof. That matters, not glam. 100%, bro. I always say to guys, if you think of trading, you know what, don't need to become an overnight success. If trading just took away one of your expenses every month, how different would your life be? That was the question I always ask, is if trading either paid your petrol, it paid your rent, it paid your food, it paid your kids' school fees. If you could take one of your major expenses off the table every single month, what would that do for you? You should just see trading as another source of income, and you compound it and grow it before it becomes a bigger source of income that can take over 2 expenses, 3 expenses, 4 expenses, so it can cover all your expenses and you can live a life. Because that is, again, and it's the biggest thing we always talk about, you need to use your 9 to 5 to pay for your 5 to 9. And where the trading comes in and can assist, that's the difference. Also, they think it's easier because they only show their winning trades, never the losing. So, for example, the guy will take 10 losses but only post the one winner they made, so they get bluffed. So, to answer that question, literally the post I'm putting out today is just to remind people what happens. And that post going out is literally to tell everyone the journey I had of how I lost $300,000 of live funded capital with FTMO. And what you guys can take away and what you can learn from that, which I had to learn the hard way. And there we go. That's why we didn't take that trade, ladies and gents. So remember, that was your entry. You guys can scroll back if you think this was, if I'm talking crap. That was the trade. And remember, I said we didn't like it. We didn't like what price was doing. That's why we wouldn't take this trade. And there you go. There's a point of actually, like, remember, we always say this thing. We've bumped our heads a million times. Why do I need to keep bumping my head 1,000,001 times? If I've bumped my head, learn from your lessons. Keegan is only going to make me feel stupid. Yeah, that's so true, Keegs. Yes, it's irritating. Love the fact that you can use pips now, but it's terrible to make changes now to your positions. That's why I like the G's. You guys are not the bragging type. I always say, Braden, and my thing is, I will share an achievement with you, a massive milestone, like when you buy a car, when you buy a house, when you've done whatever. It's an achievement and a milestone being ticked, but I don't need to shove every single freaking thing I do every single day down people's faces. Trading with a job can really be life-changing. The small 1 to 2% trades really do so much. When you think of it as extra money and you still have a set income coming in every single month and it's just a substitute, it's a very big difference compared to when you're full-time and your only money coming in is profits you make. G's all the way to the bank. You need to work harder on yourself than you work on your job. Good call on gold. Yeah, that's why I follow you guys. Honest to the core. Really appreciate it so much. The changes the entire way you set your stop loss and TP and how you modify your position. It covers like half of your screen now. That's crazy. Did you create a video on that 300k loss? Andy, it's a content piece that's going out today. So it's the content piece that's going out on my Instagram today. Of how I was so close to max allocation with FTMO and I blew it. So for everyone that's okay, firstly, hold on, let's get into this, because this is the one thing I think a lot of people are going to say is, Keegan, But you're posting Project G wins, and you're posting this, and you're posting that, and now you're telling us you lost 300k at FTMO. That is not now. It is not currently now. I did not lose the 300k now. I always wanted to make the content piece on it, and I never did. And before you get away with it, it turns into weeks, it turns into months, it turns into 3 months to 4 months, and then you go, damn, I still haven't made that content piece. And I do believe it's something a lot of traders can learn from, that even us, I'm still human, I'm still flesh, I'm still like every other person, and I also blew my accounts. I had them, I had multiple withdrawals from them, I was on my way to max allocation, I was on my way to prime status with FTMO, the biggest in the business, and I blew it. It's part of that. So at least if you can take lessons away from it, and that's why I put the video out. So before people are going to say, Keegan, but you posting these wins and now you're telling me you lost money, it's not now. It is not right now that I lost those accounts. Do you trade every single day? Yes, I do trade every day, my brother. London, New York session. What a lifesaver. Do you trade real accounts or funded account? Both. Both. Again, as I talk about, if you think of portfolio, you want to diversify, you want to have multiple sources of income, you need to think of prop firm accounts as assets that bring you in money. So they are separate. So I see prop accounts as a very low investment cost with a much higher ROI compared to what a personal account does. The way you trade a personal account and the way you trade on a prop firm account are two different styles, because you want two different outcomes from them. Copy that. Losses hurts a lot. Yeah, they put you in a little bit of a hole, and then you got to get out of that hole and go make something again. Keys, have you ever passed a funded pips prop account? If so, have ticks? No, I've never traded with funded pips. I'm actually just thinking, oh guys, you were talking cuck, yeah. Oh damn. Okay. All fairness, we should have been in a sell there now. Wait, no. 56. 78. Damn. Okay, hold on. Wait. 59. I just want to check something here quickly. 50. Okay, yeah. So in theory, now we should be in this trade, technically. I'd say 150 because that's the highs. So that would technically be the trade now. Okay, that is what we would go for, but I'm late. I don't want to. 11 o'clock. I'm not liking our markets are moving, but in theory, this would be the trade. I'm not going to take it because of time of day. I don't like trading now at 11 o'clock, but this would be 100% the trade, not in it. But that would be the trade. So where I didn't like that, this for me is actually a valid trade for us. It is a bit of a trickier one, I won't lie to you, because I want to see confirmation, because on the 4 hour you are going to see this obviously just opened up, and we are quite bullish. We've taken out a high, so that is the big thing for me. Market time shift change, so that would be the big game changer here for you. But yeah, that's, yeah, I don't want to go for this. Yeah, we missed it. Yeah, I'll follow you. That's why I keep being a coach. That's my stable income. Trading is genuinely my bonus cash. Yeah. That's rather threatening there, brother. How can you flip your bias so quickly? Because it's mechanical, my brother. So if you go back, DMS, if you go back, okay, I want you to do two things. Go back in the stream. Very early, Chad, are you going to agree with me here? The Asia highs, the highs of the day being swept, so we can look for a reversal. Then I still said to you, because on a normal day, that's why I didn't take the bar. A normal day, 100%, I would have wanted the bar. But because of how markets are trading, I don't want to get involved. That's why I never took the bar. The whole idea for us was to see the highs of the day being swept, Asia highs, and then get our entry. The only thing is I don't like that the entry came on exactly when the 4 hour candle closed. because now you have a 4-hour closure and you have a very strong 4-hour bullish closure. So that is why I'm actually taking this off the screen, guys, because I think a lot of you are going to pull the trigger there. But that's why, again, I said to you guys today when we started stream, I said there's a very good chance I don't take a trade today. I'm not forcing something because a lot can happen here ahead of market for tomorrow, ahead of CPI. But that is why. So it's not actually flipping my bias there, my brother. You'll get timed out if you continue those caps locks. I like the idea on what they did, but the execution of it was terrible. Literally, the only thing there, if this wasn't on the 4-hour close, I would have loved to take that sell right now. Ugh. Good night, feeling. Wait, I see it now. Opened as 0.01 to test. I like the change. Okay. I don't know what you guys. We didn't get anything on Apple, so I don't know. But yeah, guys, market's super choppy. I'm not gonna get involved here. I'm not gonna waste your guys' time. I think we're probably gonna call it then. Thanks so much. Keys, I wanted to see that 4-hour high get taken at 5206 and then start looking for the sells. Yeah. How's Chris doing? He is doing good. He was at the doctor yesterday, so that's why today he is just on some very strong medication. So he was here at the office, but literally man down, so we sent him home. But he is on medication now, so he's resting up. But Ruan, to answer you, yeah, I would like to see that. As I said, the problem for me with this is we kind of have these levels here. And the big thing for me is when you consider the range where we were, this technically was our first high. Obviously it's the outlier, so the fact that we have broken with a closure above that high is what changes it here for us. So that is why I said I wouldn't take it now, especially on a 4-hour candle closure. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Unfortunately, as I said, I thought we're not going to get a trade purely because of time, because of price action, and again, everything is really leading up to CPI tomorrow, so it was going to be very, very unlikely if we could get a trade today. Unfortunately, that's just the sad thing of it. Sometimes we actually get paid to sit on our hands, because as long as I'm not losing money, it is a good day. So sometimes it's a bit boring, but it's what we need to do as traders. We need to choose when we open up our accounts to risk. What times do you trade live daily? London session, my brother, so 9 o'clock until whenever. And then New York session, we trade live purely with our Prodigy members. Yes, understood. Cheers. And then obviously, guys, reminders, you can sign up for the webinar we're having this Saturday, 10 o'clock in the morning, GMT +2. It is completely free, so you guys can just sign up over there for it. Going to dive into a lot in that webinar. So again, if you are new, intermediate, advanced, you guys can definitely check it out. That will be free on Saturday. Have you seen that InstaTrader Callis dodgy trades? No, I haven't seen it, my brother. I'd have to check it out. But Chad, as always, thank you for those of you that do tune in and are here. But I think that is going to be the end of it. Prodigy, guys, I'll see you guys a little bit later for a New York session. And again, as always, Chad, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
say, party every day, party every day, and I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Woo-hoo.
You know I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club ain't even handle me right now. Watching you, watching me, I go all out. The club ain't even handle me right now. The club ain't even handle me right now.
Can't nothing handle me right now. I see you, D-Getter. Let's get 'em. Hey, I own the night and I don't need no help. Gotta be the feeling that Scarface feel. Starting going wild, can't handle this pill. Fight for the club, arrogant like yeah. Top like money, so the girls just mail. One too many, y'all know me like 12. Look like cash and they all just there. Bottles, models, selling no shares. Fall out, cause that's the business. All out is so ridiculous. Zone out, so much attention. Scream out, I'm in the building. They're watching, I know this. I'm rocking, I'm rolling, I'm holding. I know it, you know it.
You know I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club ain't even handle me right now. Watching you, watching me, I go all out. The club ain't even handle me right now. The club ain't even handle me right now.
Hey, still feeling myself, I'm like out of control. Can't stop now, more shots, let's go. 10 more rounds, can I get a KO? Paparazzi tryna make me pose. Came to party till I can't no more. Celebrate, cause that's all I know. Tip the groupies taking off their clothes. Grand finale like Super Bowl. Go hard, I run the show. That's right, while I've got money to blow. More lights, more ice when I walk in the door. No hype, do it big all over the globe. Yeah, I said it, go tell it, confetti. Who ready? I'm ready, you ready? Let's get it.
You know I know how to make them stop and stare as I zone out. The club ain't even handle me right now. Watching you, watching me, I go all out. The club ain't even handle me right now.
Put your hands up, put your hands up.
The club ain't even handle me right now.
Put your hands up, put your hands up. You got me watching now, got my attention now. Got everybody in the club wanting to know now. I am a ladies man, come be my lady and we can both song. Bring your body and let me switch up your atmosphere.